Hello everyone, Thijs here again, and this time with another TCG guide. This time I wanna show you a guide about Dragon Priest, and Dragon Priest is something that was already tried before, but was never as good as it now is. Actually, to be honest, I played a lot of Dragon Priest, and I even took a really nice rank with just playing Dragon Priest on stream and also a bit off stream. The strength of the Dragon Priest is that there are some like really good dragons out now. With the Twilight Guardian, we finally have a good dragon in the early game, and there is also the Dragon Kin Sorcerer that is really good in Priest. If you play an Powered Shield on this minion, it goes already up to 4/8 for 4 mana. That is of course pretty good. And why is the Dragon Priest a thing now? You also have, as I said, more early things, same as this agent that gets stunned and an attack when you have a dragon in hand, and there is just a lot of synergy in a priest deck. There is more early game for the priest, and if the priest gets the board early game, you can snowball pretty hard as a priest. And I found out that this is actually a really good on the ladder now also, so yeah, I'm actually happy that there's finally a priest deck I like. I'm not a really priest player, but I finally found some love with priest, and I will just show you a bit of it playing here on the ladder. We are at the moment almost on the last day of the season, and you see, like, we have a pretty nice rank. There are already 8k legend players or something, so we are doing really good on ladder. I hope it won't go terrible, but we will find it out. And as I said, I'm really I played it a lot now, and I found it's not the best deck, but it is a really deck that I have fun with to play, and that is also just really strong. This dragon synergy together is really good. Okay, we play against a really high ranked warrior. To be honest, the Pater matchup is still not good. It is probably a bit better, but still not good. We can consider keeping Powered Shield actually. I don't really mind that. It's one of the cards you're looking for, so let's just keep that. If we get a 1-drop, it does well, so. Okay, one really important thing about the Twilight Whelp. The Twilight Whelp from himself is not good. The good thing about this, if you draw into your Blackwing Corruptor and Blackwing Technician, you just want to keep your Dragon Whelp in the hand. It helps you by getting the synergies off, and because we don't have an other dragon in hand either, the Dragon Whelp doesn't get the 2 health. Okay, so the options that we have here is playing the agent on curve or coining out a 3-drop. I don't really see the reason to play off curve. It's something you don't really want as a priest, so yeah, we just play the agent. And you see already how important the Twilight Whelp is. Like, we play with a lot more dragons, the Dragonkin, the Twilight Guardian, the Ezra Drake, Nevurian, Ysera, but you see that it does a lot of work here. We just have the one game where we don't draw the much dragons, but we draw all the cards that stack with the dragons. And then you see how good it still is to play the Twilight Whelp. So we have the coin. He cannot do much more than playing his 3-drop. Oh, it's a Dragon Warrior. That's interesting. Didn't really expect that. So we play against Dragon Warrior, huh? So we can play the Blackwing Technician. It goes to a 3/5. Contest the boards pretty well. We cannot deal 1 damage yet. I want to keep the coin so I can always Blackwing Corrupt through this. So yeah, I just like to play the Blackwing Technician here and just pass turn. It's a contest the board pretty nice. He can have a weapon here. Pretty decent for him. Pretty good. But not terrible for us, so. Yeah, it is better than the Dark Cultist here, because the Dark Cultist will just die, and we see he has the weapon. So depending on the trade, we might... Well, we don't really need to... I mean, if he wants to attack, it dies. Like, I can simply just play Twilight Whelp, Powered Shield or something. I mean, this minion is gonna die if he is gonna attack, so... I really would like to cycle this hand. I don't see reasons to play a powerful minion now. There are really not much reasons. Okay. I mean, this is a nice board now against these minions here. Because he can both not kill them with the things he has on board here. Place his dragon. So how good is the Blackwing Corruptor here? It's okay. He's gonna trade with Alex Strasser's champion into it. I can also Blackwing Corruptor here. I don't like that. We can also Power Shield and dig for on top deck maybe. If we attack, it's the best, right? Blackwing Corruptor. I mean, he can trade now pretty decently. There's nothing to Power Shield here, right? He makes this trade. If I Power Shield this to 6 HP, it's actually good. Let's do that. Then we don't have the Sera on curve or on turn earlier. Nah, I like it. It prevents from dying, so has to be good. Questionable play here. But now it doesn't die to the Despite. Like, he makes his attack with the Blackwing or with the Alex Strasser's champion. He's gonna trade this. And now he's kind of forced to use an execute if he has it then. And then I'm pretty fine. I mean, it makes the other cards better. Goes for the execute. Plays another Twilight Guardian. Does he get the buff? Yes. So he has another. One of these three cards are dragons. I can play double 3-drop. That's pretty nice. Can play dragon, but one dragon dies for free. Yeah, I just play double 3-drop. No 3-drop dies on board, so why can that be bad? Not really, right? We still have yeah, like now we have a lot of dragon synergy, so we don't worry about not having dragons in our hands. Okay, well, we can have a pretty nice trade here. It does. What does that do? It doesn't do much, right? I mean, we don't get any better trades, so normally I would say this is insane if you can play in Fire Elemental somehow, but the thing that it is doing is that it saves lives on our minions, but that's not a big point. I mean, we just heal afterwards. Cabal Shadow Priest is something I'm really happy drawing.
My fate is sealed.
So what do we heal here? For one way, it makes sense to heal the Blackwing Corruptor because it is less harder to kill. From the other way, I like the Dark Cultist because he has a free trade. I see him even making this trade here. So actually, the Dark Cultist might be the better heal target here to give him less good trades with his minions. Yeah, this deck is probably not running Acolyte of Pains. I see a lot of people cutting Acolyte of Pains in Dragon Warrior. Still plays that, okay. He still has a dragon in the hand, by the way. Oh no, he played the Ezra Drake, so cannot say he has no dragons. Oh, he has another? No dragons anymore, okay. Okay, how are we gonna trade this? I think we use Cabal here. Gets really good now. If I, yeah. We can Cabal this. I mean, we take the value that we can get here. We have no good heal targets. Both will still die. So no reason to heal. Yeah, we make this trade. We just play our Drake here, actually. We have enough Drakes in hand. We do this first because we don't want to give the buff here because it will still die. And now we get a buff on one of our minions here because the Twilight Bulb is just a bad minion. No reason to give the buff to the Twilight Whelp. But we still play it here, I think. Because if he trades in the Twilight Whelp, we can Blackwing Corruptor it. But I would really like to play Ysera next turn. Okay, it looks like he just drew something powerful, I guess. Oh, not really. He has no Drakes right now. If it was a top deck, we knew it was no Drake. Because he had no Drake in the last turn. I think we play Alex on Ysera on curve. It's too good. We can play a pretty nice curve here. But, I mean, there are better, but I don't really mind him too far. I mean, there are better targets to hit with the... Or Fire Elemental. That's how I call him. Probably one of the worst cards out of it, but... Oh, wow, Varian. There we go. Sick card, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy. This guy, oh my god, cannot believe this. We are getting shreked here. Oh. Yeah, we cannot handle it, I mean. We have an Holy Smite for 3. We have 5 here. 5 here. Deal with this. Trade. Play this. So weak. I mean, I need my shit over death. I'm gonna fish here. Because I don't see me winning with this hand now. So how good is that? Everything takes 3. It's pretty okay.
I shall bring you rest. Strike.
I can't do that.
Because there are like now a lot of minions on the board, that normally doesn't happen. I actually like it. Oh my god, what a turn, guys. Ah, that Varian was so painful. It's pretty fun that we play a Dragon Mirror actually on the... here. Like there are... It's so interesting that there are more Dragon decks now in my opinion. I was gonna Big Game Hunter it or something. Oh my god. It's pretty nice. So we can deal 5 into the... It's not enough. Might just Dream it, but Dream doesn't do. It's like... You know it comes back at this moment, so it's not what you want to do.
I wonder.
No, not really ways to draw really efficiently. Yeah, like maybe I just... I think I Dream Alex here. If he's just gonna like, this is a pretty heavy control matchup, and Alex is worth way less than the Ysera is here, because the Ysera just simply draws way too much. Oh, he's gonna trade here. Yeah, like we are not drawing our Shadow or Death, what makes it even more painful. We are not drawing our Light Bomb, like we need these cards. I mean, we know they are in there. We know they are in there. Yeah, I guess we need to draw here. If we draw into Light Bomb, maybe there's still a way out. Yeah, not really working out here actually. We needed to draw either Shadow or Death or Light Bomb. It's a pretty heavy control matchup, and it's really sad that he is playing with a lot of removal and that we are drawing like 0 removal. We cannot deal that. You need your removal here. Yeah, you can just go for this now. Look this. Oh my god. I need to draw again. Yeah, we just need the Light Bomb, and then we might be fine. I mean, it's not over if we draw that. No, now we have to gamble. I don't think there's anything. An execute is decent. This is not gonna help us, so we are just dead here. Okay, yeah, well, it's pretty interesting to face an actually a dragon or a dragon warrior. But that variant, it had a lot of value, and we didn't draw into any removal. We didn't really draw into buffs like the Villain's Choice, and is also a card you really want actually in this matchup. And yeah, it was a bit of a sad story here. So let's see what we can get into now. Yeah, I'm thinking a bit if we could have played it differently, but one thing is pretty sure, we really needed a removal there, and we didn't get it. Okay, playing against a druid. This is a pretty decent curve. I mean, we have the double dragon, so we go to a 2-3. I like this curve. But is it good? Like, do you even want a Twilight Whelp? We don't know what for a druid we are facing. There are some more aggro druids now, so I don't mind keeping this hand. Going with starting with a 2-3 here, following it up with a 2-4. This is actually a really nice draw because we can buff one of our considered being a bit of a weak minion. And then we have still the 4-turn 4 dragon, so we can maybe... and that is a bit about the new dragon decks. The dragon decks have a lot of tempo. They are way more aggressive than normal druid dragon warriors or dragon priests, so it's pretty nice. If he goes with a shredder here, we are having problems. Yeah, okay, and teacher, so... Well, I think we just play the curve here. I mean, it also defends here a bit, so it might not be terrible. Depends a bit on what he has here, of course. If he has a Wild Growth Ref, he gets some kind of value out of it. If he hero powers, it's not that much. I mean, we can still play the Velen. It's not that we are, like, we can still kill it off here. It's not the best way, but it's pretty nice. I mean, we get an 4-7 minion. It goes to 4 HP, but because he used the coin already, he cannot really swipe it yet. So it's still a pretty nice trade. The Velen is a really defensive, powerful buff, so it's good. It's not easy for him to kill. I mean, he has no coin anymore and 3 mana. He didn't go for the Wild Growth last turn, interesting. I think we definitely heal here. It's nice to play this, but why do you want to play it if you can just make sure that your other minions are getting stronger and you get a card draw? So there's no way you are not taking this card draw. I can even see us playing Powerful Shield here, but because we have the Dragon Skin, maybe next turn, like, Powerful Shield is so powerful on Dragonkin that I'm just gonna play my second Whelp here. I play the Whelp also before I get rid of my last dragon in the hand. I can also see him playing a Keeper here, so... Yeah, see? So if he will buff it, it will only be worse. So we made the right call. We made the right call once again, and look how powerful this one gets now. We can also consider going attack, card draw, but the minions are so weak on board that I want stronger minions. Against Druid, I don't really care about these 2 1s and 2 3s, so... And I mean, look at how powerful it gets. It's just so powerful. Like, he really needs a second Keeper in my opinion here. Swipe is not good here. It's not easy for him to deal with a 4-8, so... Druid is not a class with good single removal. Hey, he's just forced to play the Shredder here. Okay. So the question is, do we trade in the Shredder? As a priest, I would say yes. You cannot really avoid playing this aggressively. So I like this and just healing here to get another card draw. See what we get. Getting the Twilight Guardian. We have 2 cards that stack with rings. We don't have another dragon. So do we play? I think he might clear the cleric, but if he wants to clear the cleric, he needs to spend 2 mana, and that makes his play way worse. I cannot really see him trading here in a cleric. I think he has more things to do that are more important. For example, playing a 7-drop, still clearing this 4/6, what is a really big threat here on the board. So I think that at this moment the cleric is, it's nice for us. It's annoying for him. But there are just too many things he has to worry about, and he will not kill our cleric. As you see, he's gonna play boom. So yeah, we can of course Shadow over Death this. 4 mana left. We will probably play the 2 mana guy and heal for another card draw. It was already in 4/8, right? Yes. So I think we start with that. Getting another Blackwing Technician. Of course we did this.
Right away.
We can see how the bomb goes first. It's pretty honorable to swipe if I make this attack, right? It's not insane, but why should we risk it? I like this. Don't really care about this 1 bomb here. I mean, we are trying to make our board really annoying for him. Druid is not a class with good removal. The swipe is the best, so we play around swipe. The 2/4 taunt is just really annoying. Because if he has something good, he needs to get rid of that first. No really good bombs here. He needs to get lucky with a bomb, I would say. To get value out of this bomb that is still on the board. It is an, well, now we are in the same situation as we called B last turn. How honorable we are to swipe, but the good thing is he lost the bomb for this. And we are really not really honorable to swipe, I think. So, yeah, I don't mind seeing here a swipe.
Pay attention,
Teacher
class.
swipe. Teacher rep.
I am ready
Okay.
to learn.
Killing this one, right? So we can clear the teacher. We have to suicide or cleric break. Stealing on 1 run doesn't really sound amazing for me. How is this? We draw 2 cards and we get the trade. I think it's really good. We have already 8 HP on this one, so it will... Like, I could a trade first and then do it, but because we go to 8, it doesn't really matter. So then you just do it first. So let's see what we get. We can also play Velen on this one and go face with the other. But no, I don't like that. I would like to play the Velen on my dragon. We just play this. Now we go face here. And next turn we have lethal, I think. Because we get +3 on this one, it goes to 7. Oh, we don't have lethal yet, but that is how you play priest. Like, you are just playing on the board all the time, and then afterwards you consider combo. Doesn't do much here, right? He can trade with 2 minions, but that's it. I mean, he can trade. Okay, well, to trade this, so he's considering not clearing 1 of the 4 attack. So it's not clearing the... But yeah, I mean, now we just play an or Ysera and we win. Druid has no way of playing Ysera, and that is the point of playing against Druid. Where Priest was considered as a really bad matchup against Druid, a new Dragon Warrior that curves out so much better, that has early presence, that has early removal a bit, it makes the deck so much better against Druid. And at this moment it's just pretty over for Druid. There are no good comeback mechanics when I have the board here. There is just no way for him to really deal with Ysera if he... Living Roots doesn't really deal with Ysera. He's setting up maybe a board to play combo, but like we can already trade, but I think we have lethal here. With 7 on board, getting 2, we have 11 damage, what is lethal, so we just take the game here. And yeah, I mean... oh yeah, and we get the spell damage of the Velen, of course, don't forget that. So yeah, here I showed you some Dragon Warrior. I hope for the Priest players that you are happy here that I showed you some Priest power. I find this deck pretty good. There are some tech things you can make, like playing with an Sylvanas. Do you want to play with the Cabal? You can put in Vol'jin, pretty good also. But yeah, this is just a general idea. I really like the deck. It's really viable on the ladder. It cruises aggro decks. It's so anti-aggro that you're eating the aggro deck. So if you want to play some Priest, I can really advise you playing this deck. And I hope you liked my guide here. And thanks for watching.